John. How is John dealing with, like, how, how is John dealing with this? And then I want to know how they're dealing with this together. Like, is he her support system? Is, like, what's going on here?
Good question, because he hasn't made any statements. He's completely kept low key, and no one knows.
Maybe that's what the PR machine has told him to both do. Because there was a project that I believe that's why she also got criticism, because there was a commercial where both her and John were featured in recently, and people were criticizing this company for even having it. And this is not good for John Legend's squeaky jumper.
No, it was like
he has a very squeaky clean image, and as I said to you before, her getting with him kind of spiced him up, which helped him, but he also sort of smoothed her out and made her a little bit more likable for all of us.
Agree. Okay, let me just say, I did have a jumper while you were talking, but not that time. So that was the jumper. That was the 10 of Pentacles. John Legend is a family man. He works for the family. He cares about the family. His priority is the family. Now, regarding this whole thing, okay, hold on. Wait, because I'm getting conflicting messages come through right now.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to remind people of their sun sign, their ascending, and things like that, because as you already know, that these are important elements to someone's personality. So Chrissy Teigen's sun sign is Sagittarius, her ascendant is Scorpio, and her moon is Cancer. John Legend, look at that face. John Legend is his sun sign is Capricorn, his ascendant sign is Capricorn, and his moon is Sagittarius. And wait, before we even move forward, Geminis, thank you for confirming in our last video everything that we said.
Thank you. Yes, see, Geminis are very self-aware, though. Another good trait that Geminis have.
That's true. We gave you a lot of heat last week, but self-awareness, which a lot of people don't have, Geminis do have.
They do, absolutely. Now, and you say, okay, so John Legend is a double Capricorn with the moon on Sagittarius, and she's got her sun in Sagittarius.
Yep.
Sorry, John, you're a bit boring, I'm gonna say, and you like Chrissy because she's the fire. She is sexy. She's out there. I feel she's very comfortable with her body as well. We know that. And he isn't. He's quite prude, I feel. When it comes to him and himself, like that's the thing. And also, John, I don't think John is that good in bed.
Oh my God. That sexy John Legend with all those sexy songs?
He's a double Capricorn.
The Capricorns are going to get us now.
They are. Okay, that's it.
I've been with a Capricorn.
Well, Capricorns, and why am I saying boring? Compared to Chrissy, obviously, because she's Sagittarius, and Sagittarius can be kinky in bed. They like role playing. They like trying different stuff. Capricorns are happy with missionary position. And not regularly. Because Capricorns are so much in their head, and they're warriors, and not warriors, like warrior, but warriors.
Yeah, I completely understood what you said.
So they worry a lot. It's all about, putting down the foundations, building foundations, keeping the family, to provide to the family, keeping the family safe. So they have a lot going on their heads, where Sagittarius live in their own little world when it comes to that. They're, as I keep saying, they're free-spirited. So, and that to them, for Capricorns, affects them in bed. They're a bit lazier, let's say. But it's all right, because she's Sagittarius, so when she wants it, she'll get it, and he doesn't have to do much. So.
Oh. So, yeah. But will she get bored with him?
I think she's already bored with him.
Oh, my.
Allegedly.
Everything is a legend, and this is all for fun and entertainment purposes. Just
exactly.
a reminder.
Exactly.
Oh. Ooh. Well, okay. So, because a lot of people are fascinated about, when we talk about the ascendant and moon signs and things like that, because her sun sign is Sagittarius and his moon is Sagittarius. Is that why maybe there's some sort of connection between them?
So her sun sign is Sagittarius, which means that when her energy is Sagittarius, her energy is fiery. The way she leads her life is Sagittarius, but the moon is the way you react to things, is your emotional self. Okay, so sun is your ego, moon is your emotions. So he's got a moon in Sagittarius, which means that he's a Capricorn, mind you. Capricorns can be quite patient, but when they lose their patience or when they lose their temper, they can be mean. They can hit where it hurts, just like Sagittarius's. Sagittarius's too. They're always positive. They're usually, very light, and they always see the positive. But if you betray or really piss off a Sagittarius, they're going to hit you where it hurts.
Oh.
And they're out of there. With Capricorns, they might have an outburst. They might hurt you at the time, but they forget easily, They snap out of it easily. Sagittarius is no, when they reach that point. So I do feel that, she's wearing the trousers in that, in that relationship, that's for sure. Wow. But I do feel that she respects him. I do see them right now. I'm picking up their energy, and I do see that she does respect him in the sense that she won't do anything that will make him feel uncomfortable or angry or anger him. But when those two have fights or when they disagree, they're bad. Like they're intense. They're very intense, but not in the passionate way, in the ego way. Like who's going to have the last word? Who's going to hurt who most?
And that's like the worst.
That's the worst. But I don't feel that they have them often. But when they do, they're pretty intense. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So and he's quiet.
So what's going on with him now besides being bad in bed, allegedly?
Bad in bed.
I just think that's such a waste. John Legend, thanks to Chrissy Teigen, we've seen parts of John Legend that we probably wouldn't have seen on, from him. And I'm like, okay, John Legend, but okay.
Capricorns are going to crucify us. That's what I'm going to say. Right. So there's something behind the scenes going on with John Legend. And I'm not sure if it's too early for me to come out and say it, but I don't know if this marriage is going to last long. And I don't mean because of what happened now, but I feel that John Legend is doing some stuff behind the scenes, like with this Seven of Swords, that there is some kind of sneaky behavior there, and this Ace of Wands. And Capricorns, they're very, very devoted and loyal to their family. Family is very important to them. But if they want out of a relationship or out of a marriage, for them, it just takes a lot of analyzing and thinking, and it takes a long time. It's not like they say, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. It's going to take him a long time. And I do feel with this Ace of Wands that he's thinking of his future and new beginnings, new chapters. Because I do get the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. So, and then underneath it, shadow card, I get the Nine of Swords. So he's not doing well. Like he's stressed out. He is thinking a lot. I feel that I was shown that he might even be taking some kind of, what are they called? Sleeping pills or stuff like that to help him sleep at night because there's just so much going on.
Oh, wow.
Five of Cups, very disappointing for him. Very disappointed. Like the cups that I get here, which are two, the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups, they're very contradictory. So it just shows maybe, and I'll look into that. There is someone else that he's talking to, someone that he relies on, like a friend, someone he knows, a friend that is kind of leading into something else.
I haven't met John yet. What are you talking about? So I'm going to have to ask this question because I know a lot of people are going to be like, how come you didn't ask this question? Is this a marriage of convenience?
Well, I pulled the King of Pentacles before. You know how we communicate. We communicate with our minds anyway. Totally. With the King of Pentacles, and I was just about to say, just before you asked the question, that the appeal here is the status, his status. That makes it sexier.
As I said to you before, I feel like she's added a little spice to his persona because, as you said, he is boring. Basically what we all thought he was, he is, and which is okay. It's okay to be boring. I always say I'm boring, but if you're in this industry, you need someone that is going to be a little spicier. And as a power couple, they became a power couple, hanging out with the people like Jay-Z and Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. They needed that.
They needed that, but the problem here is that I don't see them as a power couple. I mean, they might see themselves in their heads as a power couple, but I don't get that energy.
I mean, I'm saying they're a power couple, but okay. I don't know if the audience, and I'm sure you guys will say it in the comments, but they were hanging out with other power couples. So they were definitely on another level, a bigger level than they originally were.
What I'm just picking up and I was shown is like, I don't know her background or her history or anything, but she has a very hard time finding her place in life. She's very lost. She's very, and maybe she's also misunderstood with those tweets or any other tweets that she's tweeted. I'm not saying that.
I mean, Natalie, how can we mistake I hate you?
Okay. I was shown something because I was very persistent with spirit. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in the video or not, but swingers, that's number one, what I got. And number two, I don't know why, but I see, it's not an affair. I see her in bed with another woman.
Why can I see women? 2 other women?
Yes, like a threesome with 2 other women. And I see swingers. So they're in some kind of like elite celebrity swingers club. Yeah.
And look, you don't see John with them.
No, John is with him. In the swingers club,
I know, but I mean, do you see him with,
Possibly.
I mean, why are you being coy with me?
No, I don't know. To be honest, no, I don't. I don't see more specific, but I do see what I see right now. That's because I insisted that they gave me something, and they're just saying that it's very complicated with them. They have an open marriage in some respect, and that's the swingers.
Speaking of open marriages, I just thought of someone we need to do.
Who?
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
We said we're going to do them and we forgot about that. Okay.
Until you said swingers. Allegedly.
There you go. I mean, half of Hollywood are swinging. Anyways.
Not in my relationships. I can barely, no judgment. I can't share. I can't. And as Samantha said from Sex and the City, you should always be the guest.